Guys, happy September 2nd, 2022. It's about 1:30, 1:24 a.m. I've been up since about, wouldn't you know, 12:15 a.m., which coincidentally is my birthday. We're going to go through my whispers, which may not have any. And I actually made a mistake and deleted some that I had on my phone because for some reason I thought my photos were private, but obviously they're not. They're being sent somewhere that I didn't authorize. So there was a losers group, and I think I posted this to that. And with Whisper, you could touch on something and it'll automatically, yay, a message from somebody, that's cool, will automatically go somewhere. Next up, my advice was binge watch Cheaters on Film Rise. This was a response to somebody's message, I think. Um, Actually, I did a response. Actually, I just posted this in Free Online Movies Roku. So if you're on Whisper, go to Free Online Movies Roku and upload or share your movies and things that you watch for free on there. I look for free movie ideas. This is what's left of a Fanceroni pepperoni from Little Caesars. And as you can see, the box is nice and greasy. And actually, I enjoyed it. The bottom of the pizza was pretty doughy. Lots of pepperonis. Pepperoni's a little bit overcooked on top. I would like the pepperonis on top to be a little lesser cooked, so when you reheat them, you can reheat them. But it's all good. My idea for that, I've been doing homemade jalapeno popper casseroles lately. Put a jalapeno in one of those and roll it up. You see the bottom's kind of doughy. I like the bottom a little crispier, but if you put it in the air fryer, boop, 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 good to go. And I dipped the crust like in some semi-homemade ranch dressing, which basically consisted of cream cheese, and a ranch dip flavor packet. Next up, we got drained. And why did I post drained? Because I felt drained. My cycle did come, you guys, and I felt absolutely drained. And that was a horror story in itself. And this is just my lock screen. When I got home, I posted it for no reason at all, just because I like the starry night and skies. And this is me after enjoying dipping my pizza crust in the cream cheese ranch concoction. Dear cream cheese, use my boo. Coincidentally, when I was little, cream cheese, not cream cheese, but cheese in general, I would put cheese. I would put cheese on everything. I heard a vibration. When I'm talking, there's like a lisp, and I hear the vibration in my ears. But anyway, so I said, dear cream cheese, use my boo. And it really is. I made a really good, and that picture's probably in here too. So we'll just keep it moving. And so this is the horror story I have to tell y'all. So I came on my cycle a couple days ago, but I found some extra tampons laying around in here. As you know, the only tampons that I use are OB tampons. And I usually, the first day or two is really, really light. Like I could use a regular, and it'll be good. But then, like by the second or third day, it's like holy horror, Batman. And I need like the ultra, but I can hardly find the OB tampons, period. Because a few days ago, remember, I went to every store. I went to CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, Winn-Dixie. I should have went to Publix. That's where I should have went. I didn't go to Publix. I'll try Publix next time. But I could not find my tampons. So there were no OB tampons anywhere. And then today it was an emergency. I was like, oh snap, I used the last one. It was awful. And I was dressed all in bright orange today. Oh my God. But yeah, and I'll share the TikTok video I posted in regards to that. But it was awful because then I got to Walgreens and it was like bum ba da ba. They had OB tampons, but they didn't have Ultra. They only had one box left. It was this multi-pack that you're looking at right here, right? And there was no sale. It was $9.99. Usually it's buy one get one half, and I'll get two. It was $9.99 straight up. So that with tax, it would have been $10.79. And and so the situation is that in light of me seeing all these videos about people getting stuff snatched, and I know what that is, and I don't have anything to really snatch, but you still don't want anything snatched from you. that you potentially have to replace. So I just bought a couple of cards, stuck them in my private places, that are not accessible to public people. And I went on about my business. I checked my card balances before I left. And, the funds are trickling kind of low, and that's okay as long as I'm aware of how much I got. So when I get to Walgreens, I go to purchase my tampons, and I try to put half of it on one card and half on the other. I don't know if that's possible or not. The cashier said it was, and I guess maybe she didn't really know either. I think maybe you have to put in an exact amount, but whatever. But it declined. It was embarrassing. It declined it, and I said, well, did you put in the amount that I told you to put in? And she was like, I don't know, such and such and such. She was a nice lady, by the way. She's from somewhere. She's really sweet. And I was like, okay. And then it was like there was a communication barrier. She was like, I don't know. I think what she was assuming what happened was that it would take as much as it could and go to the next, but she's supposed to put in an exact amount. But anyhow, it became a little bit of a discombobulation thing. And so then I was like, well, let's try the other card because I didn't know what was going on either. And then that declined too. I was like, what in the world? And then I didn't try the third card, but then I was like, well, let me make a phone call. By that time, there was a lady behind me, a white nurse, little chubby, probably about my age, like she just got off of work. So God bless her, because I didn't even think, God bless her, God bless her. I didn't even think about it because I was just like, I'm going to step aside and make a phone call. And she was like, I'll pay for it. I got it. And I actually had no problem letting her get it. I was like, okay, thank you. And I kind of wanted to dash out of there because I was feeling really uncomfortable because it's that time of the month. I don't know if there's going to be a mess everywhere, what the deal is. And I'm just wanting to get out of there, period, no pun intended. And so, I was standing and I was like, do you mind if I just take it and run? And she said, yeah, go ahead. And the vibe that I got from her, she was just watching out for me, one woman to another. Here I am, obviously on my period. Obviously, he's trying to purchase these tampons. Obviously, there's an issue here. And yeah, it'll get resolved. But by the time I get on the phone and talk 30 minutes, I think she was thinking that way too. By the time I get on the phone and talk 30 minutes to an hour to whoever, I'll be in a bloody, funky mess, So she just, So God bless her for her $10.79. So I went on about my business and, God bless her, really, for real. So I was the recipient of a random act of kindness today, and I will pay it forward. I've paid it forward in the past. But talking about paying it forward, I don't know if we can. I got so much to say about this, and some of it's negative too. But talking about paying it forward, I don't know if I do when I do have, and there's coincidental situations like that. I mean, I think the last time I quote unquote paid forward, outside of regular, like when outside of people just giving to people that you see sometimes, on the street or something, but totally selfless pay it forward was Piggly Wiggly a long time ago. Y'all know I don't go there no more, but I'm thirsty, of course, as usual. Excuse me while I kiss the sky and grab some water. Oh my God. Excuse me just a moment. Oh my God, that was so good. So anyhow, yeah, so last time was Piggly Wiggly, and actually I think the amount was about $11, 10 something. And then the time before that, actually somebody blessed me. A time before that, it was Piggly Wiggly again. Somebody paid for me, So yeah, when you see somebody, for me personally, I think the way God speaks to me on that is if you see somebody that needs something, do it. If you don't feel in your heart to do it, don't do it, but do it. Because it almost matches out exactly, cost for cost, whatever you do. Yeah, so thank you to that lady. God bless you. And then this post was in response to that. I really didn't want to go too much into detail because you don't know how people really felt about the situation, but that's how I felt and that's how I took it, that she was just watching out for another female. And my thought was, I really hate periods. And this is in the chat where I guess if you were in nearby, you can see it. I really hate periods. Thank you. You know who you are. You know what you did. And thanks to all that were present. And I say all that were present because it's not just her that made it a better experience. The cashier, she could have been nasty or rude, but she wasn't. The people that were lined behind the lady, they could have been nasty and rude. They weren't, at least not while I was there. And I appreciate that because that was not a fun experience. So thank you. Thank you. Valdosta, shout out to your good people because there came across a few today. Thank you. And then I posted masking. I did that one already. I posted that one already. And this one was when I was like, I know I need to go get tampons. I need to have hundreds of them. And I think I need to start going out looking since there's OB tampons are so scarce these days. I need to go out and start looking for them like once a week and like stockpiling them. I think Publix is the place I need to go. I haven't been there in so long, but Publix is where I need to go. So next time I will. The money outlook, by the way, is looking pretty good. It's coming along. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to jump to it. What else we got? Oh, I talked about this, about sadness. I posted that. Oh, this is so ugly. And usually all the ugly stuff, I don't mind posting ugly to whisper because that's what's supposed to be a secret, right? But I did the little TikTok trend thing, and that's what popped up. That made me, and this is when I was really sad. I told you I was really sad the past few days. That's it. But I don't know who that character is, but they said that that's my cartoon twin. And this is, again, this now y'all about to go into the deep, dark recesses of me feeling so sad and, misspellings and all that. So I was saying I feel real bad right now. And I was like, Christmas is going to be extremely horrible. And I started thinking about that because when you start hearing the music and, all that nostalgic stuff, and I don't have no nostalgia. I don't have no memories, any memories. But this tree is beautiful, by the way. Movies, I said I love movies with this actor in it. I also love anything with Will Ferrell, Renee Zellweger, and Adam Sandler. I don't remember what this guy's name is. It Hugh something? I don't know, but I like him. That's not a good picture of him. You can't really tell who that is. But he played the guy that played in Love Actually. I like him. Just a random picture. If I see random pictures when I click and a random picture comes up and I really like it, I love this. This is gorgeous. Love that. That is gorgeous. And this is me feeling better. And look at that. The gummy bears glued together. I started feeling better. Yep. This was after I ate that concoction. I think the concoction is next. This is my jalapeno popper. My jalapeno popper casserole after that incident that made me share the masking story. But yeah, so that's enough for me sharing today. I just wanted to share a little bit. I love you guys. Have a good rest of your morning. I'm going to scroll through TikTok a little bit and go back to sleep.